going. Hold on. Is it pressing? There we go. There we go. Yeah.
All right, all
Yeah.
right, all right. Woo!
Yeah. Let's do it. Yeah.
Recap, recap, recap.
Okay. All right. All right. Oh, okay. I'm just saying. Okay. Damn. We back. All right. All right. That's enough. That's enough. Stop.
We here. We is her.
Oh Lord. I appreciate the overwhelming response, but my goodness gracious.
Yeah.
All right. We are back. Episode 148.5, the second half of 148.5. I came on yesterday. I told y'all for 5 minutes. We will be back today. And guess what? We are back. Back and we better, like Bryson Tiller would say. Anyway, um, yo, we got a lot. Today's episode is dark for many a reasons out here. Out here.
Yeah.
It's dark because daylight savings time is here, and by 6 o'clock it's black outside. I feel like they took it back 2 hours and not one. Because it's dark. It's dark.
I'm still waking up too early. Like my body is on. So my alarm, for those who don't know, I travel into the city for work. My alarm goes off at 6:30. Which gives me time to lay in the bed for 30 minutes before I get up and actually start.
No, look, know us. Know us.
Yes.
No.
But for the past 2 days, it's been a 5:30 start. I don't enjoy that. I don't. Whoever told you that that was fun, that's some bullshit. I don't enjoy that. So my body hasn't adjusted.
Gotten adjusted here.
Yeah.
The other reason why we have named the podcast is dark out here is we got a lot of sad stuff to get through. Whew. So y'all know we took last week off. Tam got an Usher update for us later on in the show.
Yes.
But we took last week off, and unfortunately, we lost. We lost Takeoff. There's no good way. It's no grandiose way to say it. We lost Takeoff. If you do not know, and you have been living under a rock, in a hard place, in a cave, in a dungeon, Takeoff, part of the Migos. I was in Houston. Look, let me just stick with the facts. Was in Houston with Quavo. They just released the album that we reviewed, and they were at a bowling alley playing dice. What is it? Dice.
Child, I don't even know how to play it, so I don't know.
Me neither. So that's why I'm all over the place. And there was a disagreement on some money that was being lost, and guns came out, and unfortunately, Takeoff got hit in crossfire. He didn't have nothing to do with the disagreement. He didn't have nothing to do with nothing.
He wasn't even playing dice. He was just standing out there.
He was minding his very black-owned business, and caught a stray bullet. So, the funeral for him is Friday. It is going to be public at the State Farm Arena here in Atlanta, Georgia.
And it is open to the public. So
Yeah.
I know that the people are, me and my sister, it's a sad occasion, but me and my sister had a running joke about the number of people that was going to call in because a close family member's funeral is on Friday.
Baby, I know the people. They will. They absolutely. My cousin died. My cousin.
Yes. Somebody very close to me, their funeral service is on Friday. But I told people, I said, because Drake was supposed to perform the Apollo on Friday, and he will not be doing it because he will be at the funeral on Friday. So I told people, I was like, people will be sad on Friday. It will be a day of, is it
mourning?
Mourning. I'm like, I can't find the words. A day of mourning. And I was like, but the city on the weekend will be a repass for the rest of the weekend, and it will be party central in celebrating the life of Takeoff. So I feel like everybody and their goddamn mama is gonna be here Friday.
They will. So
they will
y'all,
be. So
y'all watch out for the traffic on Friday. It's gonna be a doozy.
Yeah, I have I work from home that day. Thank the Lord and praise him because
I
I
was
couldn't make it through that traffic.
I won't even be here in Atlanta. So, ooh, child.
Boo.
Don't boo. Don't boo me. That's a boo out of love. Not the woman that just got finished seeing Usher trying to boo me. I will not have it. I will not have it. Our very heartfelt condolences go out to the family, his uncle, his cousin, his mom, everybody, just everybody. It was senseless. It
QC to the
makes no
QC
sense.
family, like it's just
Yeah,
it's a
this should have
lot.
never happened ever.
It should.
Um,
Oh, it's just. I think that we've lost so many people, and I feel like this one for people who really knew him. I have only heard people say that if you really knew Takeoff, you knew that that wasn't even kind of his mindset. That wasn't his scene. That's not who he is,
yeah.
and that it's a tragedy in that way. He was my favorite Migo. Like I
Hmm.
love Quavo, I love Offset, but Takeoff has always been my favorite Migo. Anybody who knows me knows that he's my favorite Migo. And to tell you how much of a Migos fan I am, when Takeoff died, I was in Las Vegas. There's a time difference. I'm 3 hours behind the East Coast. I was asleep and I had my phone on do not disturb, but I got a FaceTime call at 4 o'clock Vegas time. And I woke up to all these missed calls from one of my really good friends. I've known her since I was 17. And she was like, I haven't heard from you. I hope you're okay. There's some horrifying news that the city of Atlanta. Like, she didn't tell me what it was, but I read her text message and I was like, what the fuck is she talking about? And I opened up my phone and I gasp.
Yeah.
And I go into the other room and I'm like, y'all, Takeoff got killed this morning. And we were in shock, like completely like in shock. And so I text my friend, I was like, girl, I don't even know what to say. The city is gonna be just a whole mess. Like,
Hmm.
but that's somebody who knows me very well, that knew well enough that as soon as she saw when she woke up in the morning, I was the first person so that I'm a huge Takeoff fan, and I'm hurt, and
Yeah.
I'm hurt because it continues to happen. Y'all niggas don't take nothing seriously.
Hmm.
Y'all
Or
think y'all tough because y'all got a gun. And the first time y'all get mad, that's the first thing you think to do you get mad, and the first thing you think to do is to shoot at somebody. That logically
it's dumb.
is crazy. I need y'all to pull it together.
Yeah.
If you need to talk to somebody about some shit, get some anger out, do that shit. But y'all just killing each other for sport at this point.
Hmm.
For sport.
um, Tam's friend Justin Bieber will be here to perform at the services.
I knew you
And
was
I'm
gonna
sure
say
it's gonna be way more than just Justin Bieber, but he has been confirmed as someone that is going to perform. So
you
yeah.
still hating on R&B. Still hating on R&B.
Moving on, moving on, moving on. Uh, Another artist that we love, Davido, and his wife Chioma, they had a 3-year-old son who had a drowning incident at the home, and their son passed away same day, same day as
Same
Takeoff.
day. Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it was just a dark day. It was a very
It
dark day.
was. It was a dark day.
Um, so the police are investigating what happened. They're asking all the housing staff, like, "Yo, how could this have transpired?" So our thoughts and prayers are with Davido and his wife. Um, Aaron Carter passed away. Found
Yo,
drowned in his bathtub in his home, very Whitney Houston style, like wired in the bathroom, right?
yo.
Um,
Wait, I heard that they found aerosol cans.
mhm.
He was a huffer. So
He had been struggling with drug addiction for
for
years.
years. for years. And
Yeah.
then I saw a clip where the Backstreet Boys actually had to perform that night, and that they did a tribute to Aaron, and like
Mm-hmm.
they
Yeah.
showed Nick's face, and I was just like, yeah, I can't.
Yeah.
I'm not.
And
I
his
can't do it.
his brother is Nick, who is also in the group, and I would not be able to function. I
Yeah,
couldn't function. Could not function.
yeah.
Um.
It's been it's been ugly this week. This week has been super ugly.
Yeah.
Just oh, and
Um.
it's election day. I have PTSD from the 2020 election.
You and I both.
I
Uh.
I have PTSD.
Gloria Rodriguez. If you guys don't know who that is, that's Hurricane G. She is a late '90s artist. She had a song with Diddy. I cannot remember. Like I hear the song in my head, but the lyrics are not coming to me. I apologize. I'm usually more on top of that, but it's been a day.
Wasn't
Um,
she part of the? Was she part of the Death Squad?
she was part of the Death
Right.
Squad.
Okay.
She has a song with Das Effects. Um,
She was Eric Sermon's the mother of
daughter's
his
mother.
oldest daughter. Yeah.
Hmm. And Redman did a nice tribute to her.
Yeah.
They were really good friends. She passed yesterday, lung cancer.
Wow, is that I didn't know that was the cause.
Lung cancer.
Baby.
Yeah, it's wild out here in these streets. It's the Wild West. It's wild in these streets. It's very, very. It's a lot going on. It's just a lot. It's a lot going on.
Um and also Tame One passed away.
Yeah, I just saw that. I literally
Yeah.
just saw that 5 minutes before we
Hmm.
got on. Yeah, so same one. Yeah, yeah. People are, we always talk about how we want our men to grow old. We want everybody to grow old. Let's be specific. We
I
want everybody.
mean,
If we
can we
want to
get some
reach
can we
Morgan
get some
Freeman age,
can we get some old hip hoppers, please?
I want to be 103 like Morgan Freeman. Okay, all right.
Baby.
Okay.
A whole
Um.
103.
Yes. In better news, look, wait, let's sage. Let's sage.
Look.
Let's sage. Let's sage. There you go. All
Yeah.
right. Okay. In better news, Albie Shore was in a coma for 2 months. We did not know. Nobody, not that I expected a phone call, but literally it was under. So this is a testament to his team. He was in the coma for 2 months.
Yep.
We only found out because he came out of the coma and told us.
That he was out the coma.
Okay, now how strong is your team that you was in the coma for 2 months and nobody said a word?
Not nary.
That's the kind of team you want to have. These are the people that you want to have on your team. He had a series of operations, and they put him in a medically induced coma for the series of operations that he had. Tracheotomy. He had a whole bunch of stuff. Something with his stomach, and it's a lot. Don't make me lie to y'all. But he is back. He is up. He is doing better. Um, he has posted himself. He has shown us
Yeah.
videos of everything. So we want to wish him a very speedy recovery, full restoration, full health. Very happy and excited that he is still on this side with us. Phew, I'm tired.
That's a lot.
Oh, there's so much going
Look,
on.
I'm like, it's a lot.
It really, really is. Rotimi and his wife are expecting baby number 2. See, let's get into some happy news. We'll talk about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductees in 1 second. But I want to say, and I know Tam knows, that the Something in the Water Fest is back in Virginia where it should have never left.
Let me tell you something.
Hmm.
I didn't, locals were able to buy tickets um on Friday
Mm-hmm.
for a certain time, a window, but you have to live in Virginia
Mm-hmm.
to get them. And I think my cousins bought tickets. My cousin lives at the beach, and she said that her her house has parking passes, and that if I came home, that we could use parking passes. I hadn't planned on going.
Mm-hmm.
I might go home that weekend, but I hadn't really planned on going because I don't know the lineup. And then the last time I stood in the sand for 85 hours, my ankles and my feet were just not my friends. Because Standing in the sand,
yes, it's a different type of beast.
that's a different
Standing on concrete, yeah.
than standing on concrete. Like
Mm-hmm.
I I go to the beach, but I just ain't never stood for hours at a time at the
Yes.
beach.
Yeah.
I don't even know how much tickets cost. So I may not go. I don't know. But what me and my I was talking to my mother, and my mother texted me and said, "You see that the festival is back at the beach." And I said, "Well, the Virginia Beach Police Department must have made some headway on Pharrell's cousin's murder."
Mm.
I said something happened, and my mama said it sure did, and she said I don't know what, but something happened. I said yeah, and then me and my sister were talking about they saw how much money they missed out on when they went to DC.
Exactly. That's my point. Yes.
So y'all
Y'all
had to
missed
be
out on a
y'all
ton of
missed
money.
out on a ton of money because the inaugural year of the festival,
Mhm.
like Pharrell put a lot of his own money into it because the city didn't want it there.
Yes.
It was bringing in a certain type of element that
Yes.
they didn't want in this. Look, y'all, I'm from Virginia Beach, southeast of Virginia. Look, the where the Clips, Pharrell, Timberland, the same area. Look, Missy cross the water, Michael Vick around there, Allen Iverson, Alonzo Mourning. I can roll off a list of names of
Of
famous
element.
people that have come from that area. It is still one of the most racist places you will ever encounter in your whole fucking life. I grew up there. I can say it. I
Mm-hmm.
tell anybody to dare me, dare me. I would tell it all. Don't make me do it. But I'm
Not you.
excited.
Not you. Dry snitching.
Yeah, I'm dry snitch. I will say I am excited for my city,
Mm-hmm.
for the people I feel like deserve those types of events and things in the city.
Mm-hmm.
And now that I think about it, I might need to talk to my homeboy who said he had all them hotel rooms the last time. Okay, that's a whole nother conversation.
That's a separate conversation. All right.
But
Oh,
yeah, so like depending on who the
lineup.
lineup is,
Mm-hmm.
Nikki, we got a place to stay. That's free.
I
So,
still haven't been to Virginia Beach. I'm overdue. Very
yeah,
overdue.
it's
I
because my
go.
parents look from the beach, my parents literally 10-15 minutes. So
And it's not the weekend of our mama's birthday, so I can
no,
go.
it's not. It's
I
not.
can go now. Yes,
Yes.
finally go.
So
That's been the holdup.
yeah, so we will discuss because that might be a me and you thing. Because I think my sister's going to Jamaica the next week, so that's why she's not going
Okay.
to be around. So
So the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductee ceremony took place the 5th, which was a Saturday.
yeah,
And these are your inductees. Pat Benatar. Y'all know who Pat Benatar is. Neil Giraldo, Duran, Eminem, Eurythmics. Of all the names outside of the one I'm about to name next, Eurythmics warmed my heart. Because
yes.
if y'all don't know about Annie Lennox, you should. Dolly Parton, the Queen, who also put out a project, not a project, she put out a single. I have not listened to it. She put it out. I'm gonna listen to it. I just didn't
Okay.
get a chance to. Lionel Richie, Carly
What?
Simon,
What did I not know Lionel Richie?
Carly Simon, Judas Priest, Jimmy Jam, and Terry Lewis, um, for music excellence, and then Harry Belafonte and Jimmy Iovine and Sylvia Robinson, right? So again, I always take for granted that some of these people are already in there, and clearly they are not.
Not yes. Carly
Because
Simon, I'm shocked by that one.
Carly Simon should have been in the first class of.
Yes, I'm shocked by that. I'm really shocked by that one.
Yeah. But yeah, these are your people, our people that were inducted on Saturday. So congrats to them. I definitely would have thought some of them people would have been in there. So in our shits and giggles segment of the podcast, Tam and I have been having fun giggling at the fact that the baby, his tickets are his, okay. Let me get my
Nope,
composure.
you can't do it. You can't do it.
the baby's tickets are 2 for one in Alabama right now. The tickets are going for $22.50.
2 for 1 host, $11 a ticket, and you still can't sell out the spot.
It's a
Right.
13. I think it's a 1,300. Yeah, 1,300 venue.
Wrap it up. Wrap it up, nigga. Just gone.
What did the tweet say? Y'all say you can't cancel nobody, but he one performance away from performing at AutoZone. I quit. I am not fooling with the internet anymore, but it is still funny that all it took was your mouth to undo your success. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
He gonna be slanging and banging in 6 more months. Back in Charlotte on the streets.
Tam, you want to go to Charlotte next month so we can see him?
So we can look for the corner boys. We can look for the corner.
Yes, let's go to Charlotte so we can see him on the street. Let's go.
Baby.
Oh my God. Tory Lanez is on house arrest. You know, this year is not ending that bad outside of, unfortunately, some murders. This year seems like things are getting back aligned the way they should be. What else do I have for y'all? For those who care, because I care, Glorilla's album is coming out on Friday. Her EP is coming out on Friday. I want to listen to it.
I'm ready to listen to it.
I am interested, highly interested.
I mean, she's from Memphis. It's gonna sound like Memphis.
Yes.
And I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Memphis ain't for everybody, but I like Memphis. Me and Memphis, we good.
No, me and Memphis cousins. We cousins.
You know, my son, he was born in Memphis.
We know. The one that's slanging the meat on the internet?
Come on now, don't we not now look.
My nephew?
I said we wasn't talking about that baby boy no more. Not that part anyway.
Okay, anyway. Now we're gonna give the this segment of the show to Tam so she can tell us about Usher.
Oh,
because I want to hear about it.
Tell me again. Can we be lovers and friends? Okay, I just had to sing that because okay, so I went to Vegas to see Usher. It was the last night of this leg of his residency. Now, I can tell you that I was in Vegas. We got there the night before, and he did have a show that Friday, but we were going to the Saturday show. Now, I can say, I can't remember if it was a Thursday show or the Friday show, but either way, it was before I went. Mm-hmm. He has a part in his show, and I listened to his interview on Angie Martinez's podcast in real life. With Angie Martinez, first of all, her podcast is amazing. But Usher was on there, and I listened to it the other day, and he was saying that he had set it up in his show to have a break so that other artists could come and perform. Mm-hmm. So before we went, it was either the night before or 2 days before we went to the show. He had Faith Evans and Robin Thicke. So I was like, bitch, well, who gonna come out when it's time for us to go? Right. Let me say this. I want to give a shout out. Hopefully, maybe he'll see this. But DJ Mars is from Atlanta, and he was Usher's DJ, and he DJ'd a set before the show started to get the crowd hype. Very good job, Mars. You did very good. I appreciate it. Like, you was representing the 404. We was shouting you out. We was hyping the crowd. First of all, this concert was all ages. People had brought their children. It was your auntie and them, your grandma, your mom and them. It was when I tell you it was it was couples, it was single people, it was young ladies, it was everybody went to see Usher, and everybody was ready for the turn up. So he was on stage, of course he's performing, and I haven't been a fan of Usher. Like, I've liked Usher's music since he came out. Now, when Usher came out, he was a child. I was in college, and he was a child. Shut your mouth, because I feel something in your eyeballs, Nikki. I had someone with me. at the concert who has been in love with Usher from like day one. Like she lusts after Usher. Usher's cute. I have never been attracted to Usher in that way until I went to Vegas. Until I went to Vegas. Usher was grown man chesticle Usher. Let me tell you something. Baby, he had him out. They was highfalutin. Girl, let me tell you. I was verklipped. I had to grab my imaginary pearls. What? I had never felt that way about that man till I went to Las Vegas. Now, I would tell you this for those who have not gone. If you are a single lady and you go to see the Usher, make sure when you leave, you got some lined up, like when you leave. Because that would have been the icing on the cake. Girl, yeah, well, you can find somebody in Vegas. What I'm saying is, it's good to have it lined up because you're going to be feeling some kind of way by the time you get out of there because
you're going to be wanting and wanting and wanting.
Yeah. And I mean, but then you have to think as people in the audience. That was Ben Vereen that I didn't know was his godfather was in the audience, so I got to see Ben Vereen that night. Girl. But let me get back to the performances. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place because it was so good. He was so good. First of all, I don't know the stripper girl that he brought in from Atlanta to strip on the pole. Baby, she did the damn thing. I was like, now I need to take some Pilates class or something because I need to learn. Something girl. So he was out there, they was jamming, people was dancing, they was, doing whatever on the stage. And then he says, Usher said something, and I heard somebody start talking. And I was like, who is talking? Girl, T.I. asked and walked on the stage. And when I tell you, Clifford has bothered my soul plenty. Well, first of all, Clifford came out there to do his little stand-up. And I didn't want him to do that. But he redeemed himself. Let me tell you how he redeemed himself. Because what Clifford did was that Clifford did all his hits from the early 2000s. When I tell you, we was Rubber Band Man. Wow, come on. If it ain't about the money, like that is the T.I. that I love. That's the T.I. So he did all the T.I. stuff that I love, the T.I. that I love. So I was like, okay. So, another break in the show and Usher talking and they playing some music and talking about let's take it to the Bay, and all this and all of a sudden. And then all of a sudden they drop Blow the Whistle. Here come Too Short. Blow the whistle. Bitch! Like I was like, yes! So it was all good. Now for other people, when the show was over, it was amazeballs, first of all. But what people don't know about Usher's concert is that Usher does an after party in a club across the hall from the venue for $150. You can party Usher. Like he is in the club with the dancers, like they are in there with you. And it's not a big club, so it's not a whole lot of people in there. Okay. But you get the full Usher experience and you get to hang out with Usher if you pay the $150. I wasn't paying the $5. I was good with the show. So I didn't go to the after party. Okay. But I will say that I would go again. It was worth every penny. I would pay it again to go see Usher. Like, if you haven't gone yet and you're thinking about it, stop thinking about it. Just go.
I'm going.
Don't.
I'm going next year. I'm going, Sam. I'm going.
Get them tickets.
I'm going
and get your ass to Vegas. I told my coworker the same thing. I said, girl, if y'all thinking about it, don't think about it. Just do it. We
Okay.
Nike. Just do it. It's
All right.
worth it. It's worth every penny.
All right.
But
What you
then,
doing?
me and my sister, who this was her first trip to Vegas, are already planning to go back again because we want to see Maroon 5 in their residency at
You
the
gonna
same
go?
location.
You gonna go see cheating Adam Levine? You got
Oh yeah, he can cheat on the microphone. Just sing. I just want him to sing
cheating
and
ass
then
Adam Levine.
cheating ass Adam Levine, get the mic and get to going, my nigga. Like
I-
yeah, so Usher was, I mean, I've seen Usher before. I seen Usher when he was doing the 8701. I saw Usher when he was doing this tour. He didn't even have an album out. He was doing something called the UR Experience. I
Mm-hmm.
seen him when he did that. And then this, baby, let me tell you something. He was bringing out songs that I forgot he even had. When he started saying, all I know is that
Which is why,
when he started doing climax, I just threw my arms up.
which
Cause
is why, which is why I say Chris Brown don't want to see him in no verses. That's all I'm
oh
saying.
no, he could never. Chris,
Mm-mm,
your look, y'all baby favorite, he could never. He could
mm-mm.
never.
No.
I mean, it was who he did a segment where it was all like the slow jams.
Yes. I'm
When he did Superstar, Nisha just looked at me and I was like, it was just I can't look, I'm losing words trying to explain to y'all how good the damn show was. Like I was flabbergasted the whole time with my big look. I mean, they had a bar right outside. Folks was pulled up, liquored up. Like it was
it's
good.
an
It was
experience.
good shit. I
Okay.
mean,
All right. Okay.
like I said, if you can bring some with you, just go and do that because that's gonna set you up for the night, baby.
Ain't nobody gonna end up with no babies.
Oh,
Anyway.
my body don't do that no more, so I.
Anyway. So I'm trying to think if I have anything else. Do you have anything else you want to add before we start getting in the standing and everything else? You have anything you want to add?
um, we gonna talk about music, so then I can talk about Aubrey.
Yes,
Um,
yes, we
I'll
are gonna
talk
get
about
into that.
Aubrey later.
All
That's
right.
really only. Wait a minute. What's for all my ATL people, Rashawn Patterson is coming back.
He sure is. I looked. I was like, "You coming
December
back?
17th.
He
He
coming
sold out two
back?
shows. Why not? Like we love the people love him here.
He coming
So
back?"
he
Okay.
coming back. And I think I actually think I might make that one. Even though I do want to see Maxwell and Jasmine Sullivan, I just feel like I'm gonna miss. I'm
I'm not.
mad
We'll
because
talk. We'll talk. We
we'll
can
talk
argue.
about it. We'll,
Yeah,
we'll
we'll argue
argue about this offline.
about it.
Offline.
Yeah. Um. Who am I standing for? So I am standing for somebody that's not necessarily an artist, but I have watched this little girl. She's 11 or 12. I've watched this little girl do some of our faves. Jaslyn, aka Jazzy's World TV. I am standing for
Yes.
her. I love her. She is just the most adorable little chick. Um, adorable little young lady, and she has been. When I say she's been interviewing all of our faves, she has been interviewing all. She done interviewed Kendrick. She's interviewed Jay-Z. That's kind of how she caught fire. She's definitely interviewed Quavo and Takeoff. Before his untimely pass, interviewed all our faves. So the reason I'm standing for Jazzy is she interviewed Nicki Minaj. And now I've been following Jazzy for a minute, maybe about a year now. I've been following her.
Look, but you see,
Y'all are,
you see, I don't even want to look up because I'm afraid.
you know. So let me tell you, Jazzy keeps the same energy with everybody, bubbly, intelligent, asks the same questions to get the artist's response on what the question is gonna be. Jazzy always says, "Do you have any advice for for whoever. I can't remember exactly how she phrases it, so I apologize to her. But Nicki Minaj told her no. She is the only artist of all the
Wait a minute,
white
she just
people.
said no?
Wait, I'm not done. She told her no. She said, "Do you have any advice for people out there that want to do whatever, whatever?" I can't remember the question again, but she's the only artist to ever just flat out say no. And so it got quiet because we were all like, "Well, damn, bitch." So then she cleaned it up saying, "I have advice for you." And I'm just like, she didn't ask for your advice. Anyway, I would like to shout out Jaslyn, aka Jazzy's World TV. I think this young lady is brilliant. She has she's doing not doing. She ended up hooking up with Angie Martinez. And so Angie is going to mentor her, and basically her, Angela Yee, it's a couple of other people that she's going to get mentored by. So I'm super excited. If this is what our future, if this is what our future looks like, I'm very excited because this young lady is really doing things, and I think she's a very positive little girl. And that is who I am standing for too. To have to interview Nicki Minaj at 11, 12 years old and deal with that energy, girl, I'm standing for
Look,
you
you see my
all the way.
face.
I'm standing for you all the way because it's a lot. It's a lot. And she was on her phone the whole time. It was Nikki was. It was a lot. It was a lot. I was like, anyway. Sam, are you standing for anyone?
I'm gonna stand for somebody, but it's not really me standing for them, but I just want to recognize them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Missy Elliott because she got a street named after her back home about
Yeah.
2 weeks ago. And I feel like the Madame Tussauds or the Wax Museum
Yes.
people. Oh my God, her wax figure looks amazing. Like, they be playing with people and they be looking crazy, but Missy's was perfect.
Dead
And
on.
I was just like, yes, I was just like, this is what I'm talking about. I don't know who made them last ones. Stop them. But
It was a
this is
temp. It was a
perfect.
temp.
This
They got the permanent person to make
Yeah,
this.
they got the permanent people back. They was on they must have been on sick with the COVID or
Yes.
something. But
Yes.
this one, so they I think they just unveiled it like a couple of days ago. I saw it
Mm-hmm.
like over the weekend.
Yeah.
So I wanted to, give a shout out 757 in the house. Um so I'm gonna stand for Missy because she is one of my all-time favorites. I fell in love with Missy when she was in a group called Sister, singing a song about a nigga making her feel brand new, and I could relate.
You make me feel so brand
Well, brand new. That's
new.
my song.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Because that's how old we are.
Yeah, that's how old we are. So
All right, let's get into the music. My God, girl, 40 minutes is already passed. That's what happens when you take a break. Um, albums have come out. Albums that came out last week, albums that came out this week. I'm trying to wrap everything up. We gonna let Tam talk about 21 Savage and Drake. I want you to see how I said 21 Savage name first and Drake. Um, so we gonna let Tam say what she needs to say and get it off her chest
I
so
just
we
want to
can
get off my chest.
go on.
If you have been following Nikki and I,
Mm-hmm.
we were anticipating this album coming out, excited to listen to it because even though we deny it, we are fans of Drake. And even though I deny it, I'm a fan of 21 Savage. So I'm thinking the two of them together, this was going to be all right. Well, Drake, you up and ruined that shit for me because I ain't played one fucking song from that goddamn thing. Um, I don't know what kind of ball headed nigga games you decided to play um when you decided to, yeah, because that
Okay.
nigga he be wearing units. I don't want to hear it. I mean, come on, Dr. Miami talking about the his liposuction. So we're not even going there. But there's a couple things. Now you made reference to somebody who was a stallion and some shots. Now your fan base or your homies have said that you weren't talking about Megan, you were talking about some girl named Elka the Stallion. We don't know who the fuck Elka is. So I want y'all to take that story and shove that shit up your ass because Elka Elka is some white stripper lady. Like who the fuck? We don't know who the fuck that is. And first of all, we don't care. You said Stallion, you said Shot. Sound like Meg to me. We going with Meg. I don't care, Yachty. I don't care what you got to say about it. I don't care what none of them studio rats people had to say. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all had to say about it. You was talking about Meg, according to us. So fuck you there. Let's go there, Aubrey. Second, how you gonna call somebody husband a group? You still mad that you fumbled the bag on that one, my nigga? You still mad? And then her husband made you look stupid because he said, yes, I was
stupider.
more stupid.
Yeah.
Because he said, yes, I am a groupie for my wife and my daughter. You should be a groupie for your son, my nigga. The one you hid for 1,000,000 years. Look, let me tell you something. Somebody tweeted that if I was Meg, I would be on the phone with Pusha T and we would be doing a duet that'll come out next week. Kill him dead. Kill him dead, I said. My sister has been saying for years that Drake is cosplaying as a black man. Like he don't really know what it is to be a black man. Them summers in Tennessee with your daddy, that don't count, my nigga. You grew up a Jew in Canada with a white family. Don't come for us. We didn't. Don't come for us unless we ask you to. You're done. And then today, I was feeling bad for 21 Savage because I was like, he done ruined this shit for you. Oh, but then you say whatever Drake say, you ride with it. You out the boat too, my nigga. Get on, go. You can go.
Are you deporting him?
Yes, you could go back to England. Get out of here. Take it. Take it across the pond, my nigga.
Bye.
Get out of here.
Bye.
You rapper niggers. And with the ERS.
It's so hard.
Irk
That's hard.
my soul. The way that y'all hate black women. You know what? And I don't care who hear this and get mad. Be offended. Get mad, scratch your ass and get glad. I don't care. I'm over it. I'm so over it because this girl was minding her own black business, chilling with her fine ass boyfriend, not thinking about you hoes, and y'all steady with her name in y'all mouth. She ain't saying shit to neither one of y'all.
Steady.
But y'all need attention. If you want attention, just say you an attention whore. Just say it. Just say it.
Whores.
I mean, straight whores. And again, I put up the video on my story about this nigga want to call somebody a groupie when you be smelling jock straps in every basketball player's goddamn locker room. Any opportunity you can, Drake, quit it, my nigga. Quit it.
All right. Tam has spoken. Now, I'm going to come with the actual music part because I did listen to it. Because it's kind of part of my job. So I listened to it. Let me say that musically, the album was subpar. Not only were there plenty of cheap shots on the album that I feel like when you are a wordsmith, you should be taking better care of your words. 21 Savage was pretty much a groupie on this album. The bars from 21 Savage were not good, adequate at best. Drake kind of with all these antics, Drake kind of, I won't say outshine because it still wasn't. It just was not a good project. And then Tam and I are very sequencing. The flow of the album was off. It just was not. It was not that good. It was not. And I say this outside of the corny lines, outside of the jabs, outside of everything else. overall, it was not a solid project. 21 Savage did not support the album the way I felt like he should have. And it was a disappointment. And nothing outside of maybe two songs. Hold on, didn't even do what we normally do, which is go through it. Um, it's her loss. It's 16 songs. It's an hour flat. Hour no minutes. Hour flat. I'm gonna tell you, maybe two songs are memorable out of 16. That's a huge problem. Huge
Yeah.
problem. Two songs are memorable out of 16. And the only reason 3 a.m. on Glenwood is memorable is because I know what Glenwood is in
What it
Atlanta.
is. I was about to say.
That's why it's memorable. Um, Other than that, nah. Y'all could have kept this in the tuck. Y'all could have kept it because it was alright. It was nothing to write home about. So
That pisses me off even more that it wasn't like I would have wanted to eat crow if you had been like, girl, but it's so good. I'd have been like, God damn it. But the fact that you had all these antics and then it was subpar music.
it is. Yeah, unfortunately, it was. Um, I have so we're moving away from that. Look, Sage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 other albums to discuss.
Okay, what
Uh,
did you know? I only listened to one album. Look.
well, then why don't you talk about the one you listen to, and then I can get into the 4 other ones. I can assist you with Kwaku, cause ooh, that man. But
Yeah, look.
come on,
So I
let him
I
talk.
took the time to listen to okay. So Nikki been talking about Kwaku Asante for a number of months. And I have heard his music, but I hadn't listened to like a full project. Well, he released an album called Wanderlust. It is look
Wonderful.
11 tracks, 33 minutes. Y'all can do this. Um Start to finish, it's everything. I'm not it's everything. Um First of all, I'm scared. He took me
Mm-hmm.
out. He took me out. I was already on the ground. By the time that song was done,
Yeah.
I was prostrate in my office on the floor. Um, Wait for me, roads, no place to, everything, thinking of you, etc. Taking their nothing, all of it was good. Like it's one of those, and you know we don't get these types of records all the time where it's the you just let it play. You don't skip anything. This is
Yes.
one that you don't skip a thing. You just let the whole thing play.
Mm-hmm.
I was first of all, I love his voice already, but I just was like, I would think I zoned out when I was listening to it as I was at work, and I was like, I think I'm supposed to be doing something, like, but like was completely in a daze, like listening. Such a good project.
Yes. Yes. I have nothing to follow up with. I'm just gonna agree with Sam because that's what I do. That's just yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. If y'all don't listen to this, y'all are whack.
I'm not gonna bully y'all into listening to it,
No,
but
I'm gonna do it. Y'all
you
are whack if you don't listen to it,
appreciate you if you do. That's all I'm gonna
and,
say.
and you're whack if you don't.
Oh my god. All right. So coming up next is Coco Jones. She put out her whole little project. It's only 7 songs, 20 minutes, 20 seconds, 2020. I like it. Look, Coco Jones said, "Hey, I know y'all. Let me just put you back in that mood. Let me just put you back in that mode. Um, look, seven
Ah,
songs. I might not have liked 1 out of 7, and it could have been I was just in a mood. I don't know. I will blame myself. I will blame me. I can blame me. It was me. It was me. It was all me. Um, Crazy for me, yes. Caliber, which we've been hearing for some months now. Double back. Ah, when you spin the block. When you spin the block. All right. I see you, which is her. We already said it's her 90s old right there, right?
yeah.
No chaser. Oh my God. Mm. Headline, spend it. Yes. Just yes. Just yes.
That's what
Yes.
I'm talking about. Come on, Coco. fuck
Yes.
talking about?
Shout out to Coco. You did an excellent job on your debut. Um, Next up we have Teddy Swims. I know y'all knew I was gonna find the Teddy Swims.
Yes.
You knew I was gonna find. All right. So hold on, I'm trying to pull it up and talk at the same time. No, not Teddy Pendergrass. Wait a minute. Not him. Teddy Swims, our guy.
Not Teddy Pendergrass.
No, that's Teddy Pendergrass. Sleep is exhausting, and baby, it is. Um, so it's an EP, 6 songs, 17 whole minutes of nothing but greatness. Let me tell Devil in a Dress. He put that out this week. Last week or this week. I don't remember because the weeks are blurred. Um, y'all know a woman that's a devil in a dress. Come on now. Don't act
Yeah.
like you don't. Don't act. Two Moods. I think he wrote the song about a Gemini. But anyway, we gonna move on from that. Dose, which is me and Tam's favorite song. Dose. Someone Who Loved You. What? How you lose what you had? You lost someone who loved you for just somebody that don't even. Never mind. Never mind. The Plan. And hold me had a hold on me. I was on the ground rocking. Cause all
I
he
love
want to do is
Teddy.
he just want to hold you. He just want to be there for you. Teddy, Teddy,
We
Teddy,
love Teddy.
Teddy, leave me alone. Leave me alone, Teddy. I don't have time for this. I don't need to be in love, but you're trying to make me be in love. I see you.
Child.
I see you. So the other two people I have, of course, I have to talk about Division. I know Tam is gonna roll her eyes. Division came out last week, not this past week. Working on my karma. So I'm gonna tell you, I said, I love Division. I do. I love Division. Daniel, Daniel, Daniel. I love Division. What bitch broke your heart? Like what the
Baby, I told you. Told you. I said that.
Damn. This is not an album for me. It is not. I come from the first album with Hallucinations and Too Deep and all the rest of the songs that's on here. Even the album before then, with when you was saying Jesus, 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 when you was making love to the girl, right? Who is who is it? It's just it's not. I
I told you. If this is his villain era, I don't want any part of it.
I don't because this is we already talked about 4 of these songs already. I'm not into it. I'm gonna tell y'all that it's 12 songs, 42 very long, 43 because it's 56. That's 43 very long minutes of your life. There's a song where it's what is it? Take It Slow, which is a John Legend sample in so
Girl, it's that bad. Look at you. You struggling.
I can't do it. All right, I'm moving on. I can't. It pains me because I am really a Division fan, and y'all would think I was not, but I really am. So, Yay Ali. Let me get back into something I can talk about. I have told y'all about Yay Ali. Tam has told y'all about Yay Ali. We have told y'all about Yay Ali. Let me apologize. Let me apologize up front, in front of everybody, because I should have been doing better in speaking the praises of Yay Ali. It is my fault. I called him Trap House Jodeci. He called himself Trap House Jodeci. I was agreeing with him. Um, we don't speak as highly of him as we should, and you know what? It's my fault. My bad. My bad. So, Private Suite 4, the mixtape. It's a whopping 17 songs, but only 47 minutes. So
Okay.
don't be like, oh my God. He got a song on there called Safe. Let me tell you. Let me talk to you. See, this is what Division should have put out. So, safe. Safe is about a man saying he feels safe with you. He said, let me wrap my cape around you and protect you. Nigga, here, had a draws. Here you go. Do you want them? How
Look.
you want them? Let me give them to you. What? You
Multiple
know
pass.
what? You know
Look.
what?
Baby.
I Judge Free Zone, Autumn's
Baby.
here. What?
Baby.
He got a song called Love Jones. What? What?
Yeah,
Me grabbing my
I'm gonna have to
purse.
listen to that one. I'm gonna have to
Let me
listen to
tell
that one.
you. Yeah, Ali, I apologize. I won't do it no more. I'm gonna go back and listen to the old stuff that I didn't talk about, okay? Because I was wrong and you was right. Thank you. Thank you for restoring my faith because that division had me feeling some type of way. I was
Girl.
ready to kick niggas. I'm like, fuck y'all, y'all trash. But no, I'm back. I'm back. I'm not dating women. I'm back. Right. With 55 minutes to go. I mean 55 minutes. We got a shit ton of singles, so you're gonna get a lot in this episode. All right, what you got, Tim? What you got?
Okay, so this what I'm finna do because I make
Okay.
I always make a playlist kind of
Yes.
every week. So I'm gonna name off songs on my playlist, and then we can discuss if you have the same ones on yours. Okay,
Okay.
Masego, say you
Of
want me.
course. Come on. Come on. Come on. You know me. Come on. Come on.
I
Come on.
feel like he about to drop a new project because now he doing TikToks and reels and shit, and I ain't seen him in like a year and a half. So I'm assuming that there's new music coming.
Yeah, he been
So
incognito and now he popping out like ta-da.
right, um, my son put out a new song called Ice Spice.
I like that song actually.
I did too. I thought the reference to Ice Spice in the song was cute, so I
Yeah.
was like, so he back on his,
Yeah.
on
He
his
back.
thing.
He back on it.
Um,
Yes.
Okay, so this song, I think you'll appreciate this. Birthday Girl with Nelly and Chris Lane.
I like that song. Yes, I heard it.
Here's
Yes.
the thing is that Nelly, honestly, Nelly in his country bag is all right. Like I mean, if he stayed doing country, I totally would not have an issue with that. When
Remember he
Nelly's
had
in his
that.
country bag, he's really good in his country bag.
Yes. He had
Yes,
that song with Chris, whoever I can't remember his name.
yeah,
It's
I
all
know you're talking about.
birthday. Yeah, just stay there. And technically St. Louis is country. I don't give a damn what y'all say. St. Louis is country. Anyway, go ahead, Sam.
I,
You were saying
I will agree. I will agree. Um, uh Baby Queen by the Gorillas. The Gorillas can't do no wrong for me. So I love it
okay, I
because
didn't
it's the
listen.
Gorillas.
Yes. Yeah.
Um Everything else, SG Lewis. I feel like he has a new album coming out because this is like the third single in a row that I have seen from him. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna assume in the next month or so he's gonna have a whole project. But this tune is called Lifetime. The last single he did I didn't like, but this one is more of the SG Lewis that I'm familiar with. So
Okay.
it's called Lifetime. So that one is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Um, every Black by Bob the Drag Queen. It's about being a black gay queer man
I
in the
missed it.
world.
Mm.
It's really good.
Okay.
Definitely, for the clubs, for the balls, one of those type of songs.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and that my list, everything else was you talked about Coco Jones and Ye Ali.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Bougie Bonton and Busy Signal have a song called "See Me Clean." It's reggae. I love it. Y'all should love it too. Outside of that, everything else was kind of crappy
Okay. Okay.
that I had on my list. So I try to make it quick.
All right. Oh, so Wakanda Forever comes out Friday. They released another song. We didn't even talk about Rihanna second. The second song they released was "They Want It But No" with Toby and Fat.
Okay.
It's a no for me.
Okay.
I didn't care for this song. I
Well,
don't know how it's
the
gonna
whole soundtrack came out Friday. I just didn't listen to it. The whole thing came out.
look. This is me embarrassed. I didn't know. I didn't particularly care for this song. The week we were off, Rihanna came out with "Lift Me Up." Am I saying
Yes,
all right?
that's
Yes.
right.
It was firstly, I love Rihanna when she in her vocal bag. I don't know why I wanted something more festive, but then when I found out it was for Chadwick, it was a remembrance thing. Then I
Yeah.
get it. I love the song now. When it first came out, it was jarring because I was like, I'm ready for festive Rihanna. She was like, no, bitch, you're gonna get these vocals and sit down. I'm like, okay.
You're gonna get this funeral music right now.
Look, okay. All right. Also, Rihanna's Savage Fenty Volume 4 comes out tomorrow
Yes.
on Amazon. Y'all better watch it and see
Winston
all the
C. Duke is in it. That's all I have to say.
Maxwell is in.
Baby, I saw the pictures of Shirley Ralph in her outfit. Baby, let's go.
I mean, she is not
I
playing
just
with
bought
us.
some more. Look, I just bought some more drawers and night clothes last night too. God damn it, Rihanna.
She's not playing with us. She's not playing with us. What else do I have? I have. Oh no, we already talked about Masego. Let me get into my country bag. I still pray. Mickey Guyton. Yes, yes. Because sometimes you got to still pray, regardless of what's going on. All right, even when you
Baby,
you still got to pray.
yeah.
Another song about praying. Luke Bryan. He had praying in a deer stand. Don't ask, but it's a good song. I don't know. I know you want to ask me what a deer stand is. I
It's okay.
don't know. I'm not country. I'm country, but I'm not country.
It's
I don't
okay.
know.
It's okay. It's
But
okay.
you can pray anywhere. Anything can be a prayer closet. Apparently, a deer stand can be a prayer closet. I didn't know, but it can be. All right. All right. Okay. Uh, Kenyon Dixon think he's slick. He put out a deluxe. You're not fooling me. That's why I didn't even mention it. But he did put out a song called Friend Zone that was not on the original one that we reviewed a while ago. I like that song. He talking about how he can't find nobody. Everybody want to put him in the friend zone. He want to put everybody in the friend zone. It might be the quality of women you picking, sir.
I wouldn't put him in the friend zone.
I wouldn't put him in the friend zone. Not
I
singing
put him
like
in
that.
lots of other zones, but not the friend zone.
Not the erogenous zone. So anyway, Dylan Sinclair, good old Canadian Dylan Sinclair, has a song out with Joyce Rice. I love me some Joyce Rice. It's called Never. It's a nice little ballad. I like it.
Okay.
They're good together. I didn't realize that I like them together. They're good together. Scribbs Riley has a song called Satisfied. I like that. I'm trying to see what else I have for you. Huh. Brockhampton has a song out called Big Pussy. It is the most chaotic shit I've heard in forever. It is chaotic as fuck. Not only is the song chaotic, he calls himself a faggot in the song. It's chaotic. If y'all get if you would like a headache, that's a weird way for me to introduce it. If you would like a headache and you want to hear a slur in a song, then listen to Big Pussy. It is chaotic as fuck. The beat changes, there's yelling going on. It is
Nope.
a lot going on in this song.
Not gonna be able to
Uh,
do it. Not gonna be able to do it.
yeah. SZA put out Shirt last week. We didn't get a chance to talk about it. What am I trying to say? But her project is supposed to be coming. But TDE always says her project is coming. It ain't fucking came. So I don't really take that, y'all. I don't know. And last but not least, Drum um has a song with BJ the Kid called People, and them two together. Drum went back. Okay, so Drum, aka Shelly, aka Drum. He's back to Drum, y'all. I didn't know if y'all, me and Tam knew this. I didn't know if y'all knew this. But yes, he's back. And like I said, he got a song with BJ the Kid called People. It's a good song because they're good people with together. But yeah, yeah.
Okay, before you go move off of drum, when the
Yes.
album dropped with Drake and 21 Savage,
Yes. I knew you was gonna bring this
Drake
up.
and Drum got into it. Like I was
A
like,
long time ago. Not too long ago, but it was some years ago that they got into it. And Drake's security allegedly, I won't say they beat Drum up, but I mean, if it's more than one person, it's gonna be a little bit of a struggle for you to.
right.
But again, Drum said you gonna bring this up 5 years later. He say 5 years. I feel like it's less than that, but he said you gonna bring this up 5 years later. But you don't have no smoke for Diddy, who slapped you in your open face, slapped you in
Why
your face
everybody keep talking about when did that happen?
years ago.
Bitch, I must have been asleep because I don't remember these things. Or maybe I just don't care enough about Drake to know these things. Like I didn't care.
Well, no, because I think we had a podcast around that time. Yeah,
I mean, we
20.
did, but I just really don't remember talking about Drake getting slapped in the face by Diddy.
Yeah. It was some years.
Okay.
But yeah,
He
so yeah,
deserved it.
apparently he's been very busy. He's been very busy. Yeah,
Yeah.
been very busy doing a lot of fuck nigga things. Fuck boy things.
Obviously.
Not fuck nigga, because he's not black. Fuck boy things. Yeah, 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 yeah. So yeah, that is that's all I got. Anything else really was not anything I really wanted to talk about.
Yeah. I feel like this last quarter the music is gonna drop off tremendously, and I do not want to talk about Christmas music.
No, but just since we're on air and talking, we got to start compiling our favorite albums this year for
Yes,
2022.
yes,
We got to start
we do.
doing that because our schedule, because we are in November and December, and I was looking at the calendar, and I'm saying this for our audience as well. There's gonna be some times you ain't gonna get no podcast out of us. Like the day after Christmas, you're not getting a podcast from us. So yeah, yeah. Our shows for the rest of this year looking a little scarce, a little scarce. Like
Yeah,
yeah, like yeah. I'll be back next week, so we can do one next week,
yeah,
and then the week of Thanksgiving. And okay, yeah, y'all might get like four or five more. Tam will not be here for her birthday, so you're not getting one that week.
no,
Yeah, so you might have out of 8 weeks left in the year, you might be getting five out of us. So act accordingly, people. Get the music out so we can
yeah.
listen to it and
So
tell
we
y'all
can
about
talk
it.
about it.
Get it out. Get the good music out, not 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 the other
Not the
stuff. Get the
crap.
good music out. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's all I got, babe. You got anything?
Um, three producers from Aftermath have formed a group. One of those producers being my friend Focus, and then there's two other guys. So they have a group together.
What are they
I
gonna
hold on,
be doing?
hold on. I'm going to tell you the name of the group because I have it on my page.
Okay,
Look, I
go
have
ahead. Go ahead. We're listening. We're listening.
the group is called. Is this the name of it?
Oh
Read
Lord.
the read the PDF is the hashtag that they are using. But
Okay,
that
I mean,
but
yeah,
those are the initials of their names.
okay.
So
Okay. All right. All right.
yes,
Okay.
it's
I'm looking forward to this.
one of the producers. His name on Instagram is Dim Joints, and I think that's his production name.
Okay.
Focus and that is their initials. Read the PDF. Denon Porter that used to be in D12.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the other. He's the third person.
Okay. So PDF. Yeah. All
Yeah,
right.
so that's why I said
Got
it
it.
is PDF. That makes sense.
Cool. All right. That's something for us to look forward to.
Yes, I'm so excited.
All right. All right, people. We are out of here. We have bothered y'all for an hour and 8 minutes. Definitely not our longest podcast, but given that we were off a week, bear with us. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
You got anything else before we go?
No, that's it.
All right. Say bye to the people, Tam.
Bye, peoples. I'm about to go eat.
See y'all next week. All right. Oh
You
no,
didn't hit it again.
we're record. I did. Stop.
You done
That's
started
enough.
it again.
And I'm gonna stop.